Hello and welcome back. I'm Bebojo and this is Railroads Online. Yes, you may ask yourself, if Bebojo ever says what he does in the intro, does he actually get to it? The answer is no. So today we're definitely going to go down to the smelter. Oh, come on, open the map. Down to the smelter because it should be really easy from here, and then, I don't know, make it back to the sawmill? Yeah, right. I will have you know, I don't do that on purpose. I am genuinely thinking about what I want to do next, how I can accomplish that, and if it's reasonable in one episode to do that. Most of the things I think about are probably reasonable if I get right to it. However, I'm easily distracted. And if you play these types of games, you probably are as well. So don't read too much into it, but I really think we're going to get down to the smelter today. We're going to do a lot of track building because why not? I will give you a pro tip here for free. Building from the top, from the iron ore mine down, is a lot easier than going up because there are a lot of weird grades that you have to think about. And, well, going this way makes it a little easier. It doesn't make it perfect by any means, and you will probably still have to rebuild a bunch of things. But overall, it's better than the opposite way, going up here. And that will become more apparent when I get to the area that's actually complicated. Right now, this area is generally fine, but it's not perfect. Not perfect. Let's do, I don't know why I do this. At some point, we will have to run up this whole track and take out all the trees that are in the middle of the track. But let's just do that later. That's fine. Okay, so there's always the chance or the choice between, do I put in the regular rail bed or do I put in the wall? Most of this I will just run as a wall. It makes life a lot easier. Trust me. Trust me on that one. As you can see, this is sort of, let's see, 90 degrees? This is sort of going uphill just a tiny bit. So, and this is what I was talking about. If you do this from the bottom up, you're generally going to run into issues of not doing anything right at all. If you do it from this side, you may run into issues of not being close enough to the side of the wall here, and we can fix it later on if I really feel like it. Oh, trees, get out of my way. Get. There you go. Click on those, click on these. How does this really look? If we don't like it, we can just change it. It's not terrible. It's a nice smooth curve, but it hangs over the side here a little bit. Honestly, I don't hate it. I think this is just fine. It's a train line by in the end, so you don't want to have abrupt changes in behavior. Now, I'm using the wall here more often, or will use the wall mostly, because, let's see, can I show you this here? Here, there we go. You will get this ugly siding just like sticking out, and it's ugly. If you do that with the wall, you don't get this ugly overhang just doing its thing. So just stick to the wall if you care how it looks. If you don't care how it looks, don't listen to me. It's fine. Play the games the way you like to play them. That's the right way to play it, always. Okay, now we're already going downhill. There will be some super steep grades on this thing, and I'm trying to run far enough ahead to get an idea of where we actually have to end up. This one looks like it's going to give me some slight fight to make this happen. I think 3.5% is okay to start with. We don't want to scare everything away, and then we just have to, well, do more. 7%. Yeah, why not? Because it's going to go back up again, and it's back up again, so there's almost a chance to do a little bridge piece right here. I don't hate that idea. One bit. Now this is almost a straight shot, I think, so let's place that there and see how we're looking behind here. I guess I am going to remove some of the trees, at least, going through here, because if it looks really terrible, I will actually fix it. I won't fix everything, I don't care that much. You do have to take the trees out because there are collisions with your wagons and your trees. And if they're too far over the track, you will derail. And, well, if this episode is mostly going to be around track laying, we're not going to have a single derailment, which is possible. So is this too high? I don't think it's terribly high, but we can argue about that if you really want to. I think it's fine. But if you don't like this, you just put a bridge in, and then you're just fine. But there we go. We're currently at 3.5 and 4.5 percentage point, which is fine. It's totally fine. I haven't actually used this, like, let's call it the freehand tool, where you just place your track however you want without actual like angles with it, or what is it, static curve radius and all that stuff. I saw Kerbo doing it, and I thought it may work, and well, here I am. It seems like it's working all right. It's getting all the curves good enough, and as you can see, there's a slight S bend already starting right here, which I'm pretty sure we will need. This is going to be a long track. I don't know how long it's going to take. Chances are you're not going to have to see all of this, but chances also are that maybe you will. We don't need 2.5%, 1% down. Where is that going to get me to? I'm totally fine with coming out here. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is excellent work right there. Get rid of that tree. I like it. We're not even really into the wall here, and we're still going downhill. We do want to go downhill most of the time, so don't. See, we're already forced to go uphill just a little bit, and I'm okay with that. This is a potential for some 1%, really. I don't want to if I don't have to, but yeah, we will have to go uphill a little bit. This is a potential chance to do something a little clever. Clever would be, yeah, that's fine. Clever would be anything like building a little side drop. I don't know. There is some room here. I don't know that we're going to need this. I don't think it's a terrible idea, but there is just a lot of flat area right here that we could utilize to do something. I don't know if there's enough room for a real service yard here to put some like firewood or similar, or if it's just a service water tower or anything like that. Hard telling from here, but I don't just want to dismiss stuff. As you can see, there's a lot of gradient going in here and out of here and doing all sorts of things. But yeah, there's a relatively large area right here that we could use for something. There is a good grade coming up. Where's our, okay, there's the steel mine, the iron mine right in front of us. There is, this turn may be a little sharp actually. Well, maybe it's fine. We could come a little further out, make it less sharp. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this and just go a little further out and start going downhill a slight bit less. Something like so. I'm going to keep this to the outside of where we are just a little more. Oh yeah, that's a lot better actually. I will leave this space alone. Will I? No, let's put one in. Let's see how that looks. If we put a switch here, it will do that. Ugly. No. How far do you think I have to run before I can get up there? Great. I think some of you may say that sometimes it's fine if you just want to put in one of these embankments in. Didn't work in this case. I tried it and it was fighting me and it was like, no, you can't do that here. I was like, but, and it still wouldn't let me. So here we are. Let's put in whatever we have here. Should probably change from the single digits to something else. Maybe right into there. That looks wonderful, nice and long. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Let's put something super simple here. First, just a water tower. Where's the thing? Right there. Should be fine if we need it for whatever reason. we can get in there. I think I would use this more for dropping off some of the wagons that I can't pull up the slope that's behind me for whatever reason. But maybe it's not a good way to use this. I am, gosh, I'm already going up again. I am pretty sure that this track is going to stick out on the side. Ooh, we may be lucky. We may be lucky. Yeah, the switch is just sticking out. There's not much I can do, but this part isn't, so we're going to leave it. I was assuming that's not going to work, but hey, if it lets me do that, that's totally fine. Yeah, tree, get out. Okay, let's make this happen. That'll probably be better. Going downhill again. It will probably be better if this is a nice straight piece of track. I would like to actually connect that better. That's not helping at all because there's no grade on it. Because I'm looking at this turn is pointing away from where we want to go. I would like to have it just come in a little straighter. I think that'd be nicer. All right, you, yeah. Track building is fun. It's a big part of this game, so if you don't like this, then the game may not be for you. That's totally fine, because again, play the game however you want to play it. This looks as straight as it's gonna get, I think, I hope. And this all still looks fine. So, back to our wall segment, and let's go down this hill. At a slope of, I don't know, 2? Maybe 2 is a good one. There's a sharp turn coming up here. I hope 2% are enough for what I'm going to do next. I'm stuck. I don't know if you can tell, but I am stuck. Let's go maybe there. That's a good start. And then we just have to delete this piece and connect these two pieces up. I don't know that it's going to work, but this happens every once in a while. It's not consistent. Sometimes you get stuck, sometimes it pushes you out. I'm assuming it depends on the actual depth of the embankment that you're putting in, but that's fine. That's fine. That's what it is. Here we go. This is a really high incline, and it's annoying, and it's more annoying to do this from the other side. So count yourselves lucky that I'm coming from here. It's a little much. You do have to S-curve back. 6%, 7%. How high are we? 7% feels right. Let's see. Can we point at that a little bit? Let's see. Can I do this? Yeah. There, push me up. Is this going to be a good turn radius on this side? That is something I don't know yet, so we have to look. This is effectively all you have to do for building a track. You take out a couple of trees, you put a piece of track in, you look at it, you say, yes, this looks really sharp, everything's going to derail there, or no, this is perfect. I totally meant to do that first try. Trees, get out of my way. Ah! No. Didn't fall off. Cool. All right, yeah, so I don't know, this is one of the steeper pieces of this whole endeavor. So once we pass this, it should be relatively smooth sailing. We are at 6% now. 7, boy. Get this turn right. Still turning. But I don't know, look at this. It's just, there's a lot of turning happening here. I do not think that this will get us exactly what I need right away. Let's look at it. I think from this side, this is not terrible. If we don't scrape into the mountain too much, I would probably be... No, look at this. This is not going to work. Who approved that? It's terrible. Yeah. It's getting from the iron ore mine down is still easier than going up from the smelter, so just be aware of that. I think the small kink that I put in to already start going left here is not helping me. It may be fine. I mean, I could just go straight for a little bit or like not turn as sharp for just a moment like that. We're out here. I mean, I'm right at the wall here. So if we go just a little more that way, that looks fine. That definitely looks fine on that side. We have the slope that I'm expecting to see here. Now, how about this way? I think a little more like that should do the trick. It's definitely a little sharper, so this is easily a turn where it's easy to derail if I don't pay enough attention. So pay enough attention. Let's see, we're making a little S-curve out of this, but I think we're getting close to the area where, oh, I put that in really nicely. I'm kind of impressed by that. We should come out in a place where we can then decide if we should go by the waterfall or if we need to take a different spot. There is something to be said of saying just start from the smelter and go up from there and then eventually meet this track. I think that is a valuable. That is definitely an option. I just don't know if that's what we're going to use today. I think I will not cheat here, but go in pretty straight into this wall. See, can you just like that? That's good. You could hack the wall, the side of the mountain a little more than I'm doing here, but I think this is fine. It's a train after all. You don't want to have that many turns if you can avoid it. And that's what we're doing here. We're getting to the easier pieces, I think, but there should be a bridge coming up here pretty soon. And here is our start to the bridge. I think that angle should be fine. I really don't know. Let's see. I don't know if I can get there from this side or should need the other side. I would like to use one of the other bridges, so let's go with this one. Ideally, if the bridge comes out mostly straight, that'd be great. If it doesn't, I won't be that hurt about it. Okay, we are higher, a lot higher than what I expected. 3%. Okay. Can I do anything serious here about this, or am I just going to leave it as is? I think I'm just going to leave it as is. We only have a couple trees. Yeah, we see that kink over there. It feels adequate. I don't know if it really is. 3% is a lot going up this little whatever's going on here. You tree, you are not welcome here. You, get out of here. You. Really? I'm stuck in the bridge. Here's what I'm going to do though. Let's get rid of this stuff. I do know that I have to get rid of this guy. I would like, I'm not sure what my voice sent there. So I know that this is the point where I want to go. 100%. So how about, and this looks like it's a little higher. How about I put a piece of track in here that I know we will be able to connect. It's probably not that one. Give me a piece of straight track from here. Sure. That looks fine. Make it actually straight and just that way. Cool. Then run this. Wow. Just voice is just not there. Run it right over here. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Oh, did I just build that piece of track going uphill? Doesn't matter. That's easy to fix. What are you doing? No. Whatever you're doing, stop it. All right, there is our actual degrees coming in. I think this is just tied to a thing that we don't think about. I think I'm fine with 1% down if it really wants that. And we just continue that over this gully. This is definitely looking nice on this side. Now we can connect the bridge, but we're going to take away a couple of the pieces of track that we laid down on the other side because they're absolutely not necessary. Demolish this piece. Yeah, this is fine. And we'll just stay up a little longer than that piece, and probably I can't look any further. Yeah, I can't touch those. That piece and this piece. So let's get the fancy new bridge. I just like this one better, that's all. Fancy new bridge. If we can keep it straight, cool. I don't think we can. I never build it this way, or I never build it in a straight fashion. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is totally doable. No, the bridge says you can't build this. It's too tall or too something, or it doesn't like something. Clicking buttons, it's not cooperating, and now we're past our chance. So it has to go to about right there. All right, fair enough. Let's try the regular bridge. Well, there you go, no problem. And it's a straight piece of bridge, makes me a little happier. It's completely unnecessary, but there you go. And now if we connect this via wall directly to that piece that we have over there, we should have a relatively nice connection at a relatively smooth incline. Was the 1% down necessary? Nope. But it makes me feel a little better. There you go. It's fine if it goes through the mountain and there's no chance of our cars connecting. I'm not sure that this falls into that category though. Okay, here's what we have to do. I'm going to take the 1% grade out of the bridge, and we're just going to go straight across at 0. I think that will lift us up above that wall enough that we get a connection that is a little better than what we just saw. Because I'm pretty sure the climax has pieces that go straight down and will totally hit that wall. Give myself a little bit of a chance to make this work. Wall again, from there all the way to here. We don't do this. And then we should be fine. This is actually, oh good, it's still going uphill a little bit. I was a little worried that we're going downhill, because then we'll just have to take more of the pieces away. How are we doing now? It is a little better. It is not perfect by any means, but oh yeah, this is outside of the ties. I think they're railroad ties. So that should be outside of the width of the wagons, at least the width of the wagons that could be affected by this, which let's just be honest, that's good enough for this moment in time. Get away, branch. Thank you. All right. This is a relatively sharp turn, but it should be fine. We're going to go back and clean all this up. Let's see how much we can get out of this. Can we go straight? Actually straight for a while? I wouldn't hate that. Looks like there is a little turn going this way. Really minimal though. But hey, we're going at 0 degrees, no incline. Gosh, this is not going to work. There you go. Go there. Okay, how's that look? Did we get everything that we needed along the way, or did we miss something? By that I just mean, are we hanging over the side of the mountain too much? That worked out pretty well. Should be really easy for any train to master this piece of track. Excellent. Great track building right there. And now we're going back downhill, because why not? This is what this whole thing is. What is the level that we have to get to? I don't think it's a plateau that's in front of us. I think it's really almost the bottom. There's a little bit of water that you can see. There's a creek there. I think we have to go that low. I don't remember though. I don't remember what the level is, and there's no real surveillance tools that tell you where, what level is, how, all that stuff. So we'll just have to do it by eye. That's fine. We've made it to a slightly more interesting section now. There's a plateau here. We're not that far away anymore, but there's a plateau here. And we should be actually able... Let's see, if we go over here, I don't see the building right now. I'm not looking at the right direction. But if you look at the map, there is a little plateau that where we're standing here. You could go to the right now and stay on that plateau until to the back of the smelter, or we keep going down here just for a little while longer. There are multiple paths to get there. I would really like to see the smelter from here, but I just cannot. It's fighting. It's fighting. I think that may be the building in front of me. It's probably not to see if you watch on the video. But yeah, we want to get there. So going downhill as much as we can from here is really a good thing. So that's what I will continue trying to do. Let's get on this next piece. Not too much. Way too much. There you go. 2% is really all I want to do because it should get us to where we are level enough with the surroundings to make something happen. So I'm going to try this way. There are multiple ways that you can do this. However you feel like doing this is totally fine. But yeah, we're going to try, I think, passing in front of the... let me out! Okay. Passing in front of the waterfall is probably the more scenic route. I don't actually know if there are more waterfalls in this game than this one that we're currently heading up to, and it kind of makes me curious. There's more water, that's for sure, but I don't know if that water has another source. There's, for example, the coal mine, which we also have to get to eventually. The coal mine is effectively behind the iron ore mine, but it's on a different mountain, on a different valley, and to get there it takes forever, probably. I've never made it there, I don't think. Have I? I don't think I have. I don't think there's a tunnel or anything to get you there, so yeah, too bad. This is where we are, and this is where we're going to try to get to. I know that the waterfall is coming up pretty much in front of us, or near in front of us, so I hope we can just make it there. Let's keep this at 2%. Let's get this. Just a slight left curve. Ooh, do we have to go up? What's this? Well, I shouldn't build anything right now because I'm not 100% sure where I am. There's the waterfall. That's kind of where we're heading. So we have to go right, which means we could go down here onto the next plateau. That is an option, but how are we going to get there? I am here right now. Okay. If we go effectively level for a little while, is this a lot of fill? No, I think it's fine. We go level to here. I don't want to float. I don't want to stay too high above the ground. I don't know. Is it the new trees? Is it this new tree model that is just really annoying? Or was it always like that? I don't know. I think you get stuck in those double trees a lot easier than you get stuck in the single trunk tree. Yeah, let's go with that word. But who knows? Okay, this looks like a bridge situation. I would like to use this one if I can. I really don't know if I can though. Let's turn you around that way. I want to get about 2% out of you. How do you feel about that? I don't know. I have a feeling this is not going to work. There, oh, there it is. Now go this way. Yes. Click a button. It liked it. It built it. How far did it go? Did I get really lucky here? And it actually did the thing that I needed it to do? Very unlikely. Oh, I am so close. I'm so... Oh, this... It is just not good enough. It is just not good enough. I have to do that again. Dang it. I didn't think that would actually let me build the bridge here at all, so that's why I kind of clicked, but then it just did it. That is unfortunate, but we're going to use probably a run that's very close to this. I think all we're going to do is change it to 1.5. A grade that's 1.5, and so a grade that's 2% down. And that should be okay. That's a pretty sharp turn right here, though. Is that good? It should be fine. You should be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Derailment, and then you're really annoyed. Yeah, but it's all part of the game plan. Game plan. Okay, let's do this again. Demolish rails. Thank you. Take the same bridge again. Thank you. Go like this. This time we're just going to go around here, however that works. Stop doing that. Copyright and such. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, I'm expecting the bridge to show up somewhere here. I really am. Why are you out there? Why are you out there? Okay. This is not quite where you were a second ago. What changed? That's turning you the other way. That's not very helpful. This is a full 360. I mean, you saw where the bridge ended. It was somewhere in this area. Why is the bridge now over there? I'm not comprehending this. What are you doing? That's the angle. Good. And you're coming out up until there, I guess. That's fine. Oh, nice. Can actually connect you from here. That makes me happy. This will still get me what I want. And what I want is a bridge. Dang it. I thought it's gonna not have to go uphill again, but effectively this is, oh, okay, I know what I need. I know what we're gonna do. This will be fine. Yes, this is preparing for a pretty sharp turn this way, and I think right there is the place. Now what we're going to do is just give me a little bit of track to connect to. Where are we? Radius is wrong. Wrong way. There you go. Give me a little bit of track to connect here. Then we're going to remove all this bridge nonsense that is currently still, it's first going downhill and then it's going uphill. That's not how bridges are built. If you build a bridge, it's all the same slope. Get rid of that and this. Now rebuild the bridge connected to that piece of track that I just put down. And then life should be good. Then we rip out that piece of track and actually do what we really want to do, obviously. Where is the track? Okay, this is really where we want to go. Really close to this mountain because we need... No, that's the wrong one. Because we need to get a pretty sharp turn now. I think the waterfall is right behind all of this. Let's see if we can see it. Come on. No, it's not right behind all of this. It's behind this mountain. The waterfall is right up front here. So we have to get to the top of that rock. Really is where we want to go to. Okay, that's not super easy, but I think we have a good starting point. 9 degrees. Yeah, no, I think this will get us there. I was worried that our turn is a little too sharp, but it looks like it's just fine. All right, we have to get to... There's the waterfall. You can see it splashing. We have to get effectively somewhere in this area. Let's see how that's going to go. Yeah, let's use this one if we can. Oh, should we go sneaky and get a little S-curve in there? I don't know if that's going to be helpful or detrimental to this whole operation, but let's see. Can't get up there. Very good. Can't get up here. Very good. I can't see if we're over the top of this ridge though, so I can't place anything until we get that. And I'm pretty sure by the time I get up there, I will realize that this bridge is not going to let me place it across what I have going on. Oh, come on. Let me get out of here. Yes, yes. Okay. You see that? That's not going to be helpful. Where is... There's my bridge. It's coming this way. I would like you to, like, pretend like I can do something here. There we go. Yeah, that's not going to work. I would like you to just scrape right by here. Honestly, that is super fine if... Oh, it actually got that in. I did not expect that. Is this a chance to have two different bridge types, one in front of the waterfall to see it more, one for the rest of the thing, or should we do it all in one bridge type? I think the waterfall deserves a steel bridge. I just think that. Does this mean I have to replace this piece with the steel bridge? I think that's an option. But this is definitely what I want here. So we're right in front of the waterfall. We're actually on the height of the waterfall, which makes me feel like we did something wrong. But we're gonna go over here. I'm pretty sure there is a landing spot that should be at the height that we actually need here. Unless we need to get all the way up here, then that's different. Nope, I wanna go down here. Okay, let's turn you on that slope. Give me a little more slopage. 2% is actually very adequate for this piece. Oh yeah, that's working beautifully. We can go across there, and now we can probably use just wall to get us down all the way the last edge. Oh, there we go. This is the piece that I was thinking of. So what I just did was completely wrong, because this is where I want to end up. Let's get rid of the bridge. Jump on the bridge first, go to the end, then connect to the end of that bridge. Let me go here. Then delete this piece of the bridge. Then you can do it again. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hate it. Yeah, we're just gonna replace this piece with the actual steel bridge, and then we should be okay. So you demolish, yes. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Okay. Run, run, run. I don't see anything severely wrong with this yet. Let's find out where I'm wrong. I'm expecting it to be cutting into the side of the mountain here enough, but no. I think that is acceptable. You tree, you don't want to be here. No, I think this is actually pretty darn alright for this try. Not sure that I've ever done it like this before, but I like it. I like it a lot. So now, let's see, can we see the smelter from here? Too many trees. Can't see anything. I would have expected I can see that large building at this point, but I really can't. Yeah, this is all fine. You go away. Go away. Because we have to start going downhill. I mean, now is probably a good time. But I also need to know where my goal is. Let's see. What's down here? There is nothing. That's the mountain. There's... How can I not see? Oh, there it is. Can probably barely tell, but my cross, the middle of the screen, is pointing right at it now. So yes, we definitely have to go downhill, and we're just going to cut through all of this with... I don't know if 2% is enough. I really don't know. This is mostly a downhill track, so the 2% should not be the end of the world for any of this. But you never know. I think I will have to use part of this to actually get out of the valley as well. So I'm going to build in a little bit of 0% incline here, just because I think I will need it to do other things later on. Like building a switch and some other things like that. So yeah, this should be fine. Gets me through this section, and then start the decline mode. Should I just put in a switch right here and then actually start the decline? Yeah, sure. Give me the switch. I have ballast and without ballast now. I think I want a left switch with the thing on the inside. So that one, yes. No, that one, yes. Cool, looks like this. Don't like it. Okay. Let's see if we can do this a little better and if it looks right. Looks right up to here. And no, it doesn't look right at all. Why? Why is this? Not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. There's just a little piece. No, even the little piece in front of it will look terrible. Leave this alone for now. We're gonna get to this when we get to it. I will have that 0 degree or zero incline section right here for a little bit. We can no, there's not really another good place to do this because everything else is bridged. Bridges generally mean you can't do that much activity there. So let's get it all the way over here. Sure. Take the kink out of that just a tiny bit, and now we can start going down to the left here, hopefully. Yeah, right here. Right here is fine. And let's start with a healthy dose of decline. Oh yeah, 2%. That's what I want to start. That's great. Right there, and then we can bridge it again. Wonderful. I don't know how wonderful that is. Look at that thing. That is right in my way. Put that there. Is this usable? I think it's usable. We're only at 2%. I don't want to go too much higher than 2%, but I probably have to because we are really far away from everything. 3%? 3% is doable. How's that look? Well, I don't know if you remember what I said at the beginning of the episode. Not the thing of what I was planning on, but the thing that I was saying about the planning thing that always happens in my videos. I say that I want to do X, and then I get to do part of it, mostly. I don't think I got distracted a lot, but I guess I didn't have a precise enough plan for getting down here. So now I pay the price by, well, not getting stuck. I think we are down where I wanted to get to. The only problem is, how do we connect to the smelter now? The smelter is right here. There's going to be, it's a pretty big yard that we have to build here and then hook up to the bridge that we just built, which still has to be cleaned up. There are a lot of trees on there right now and all that stuff. But yeah, here are the rail pieces. They have to be picked up there. Wonderful. on the other side, I believe, is all the drop-offs. And there are two drop-off pieces. One... Huh. Oh, there it is. Iron ore goes here. This can be a track that just goes all the way through. That's fine. But the cordwood goes here. They get this at the lumber spot. Is that what it's called? Logging camp. That's what it's called. Put the cordwood here, but that one definitely ends there because you cannot put a track through all of this. The real problem is that there is not a lot of flat space going in the direction that I'm looking at right now, because we have to get uphill relatively fast. So I am here. The bridge definitely ends at a good enough point to connect to all of this, but is it really good enough? Do I need to find a better way to get up that mountain? Do I need to build a little helix? There is one option that I'm not really entertaining at this point, which is ignore the bridge that comes over here, because, let's go find a good vantage point maybe, because there is a pretty good valley right there. You can see it pretty good from here. So that's what I'm looking at right now, that valley thing. We could put the bridge that's coming down here into that valley to get us out of this situation. Is actually a pretty good turn right here. That's already, well, there are options to get in there. 3%, well, the other thing is we don't have to do 3% the whole way. We can do 4%. That would get us down faster. I'll have to have a think about that. This is a pretty sharp turn. I'll have a think about that and then probably see you again later. I'm super excited to put the smelter in, or the smelter yard in, because that's very fun to build. Honestly, super fun. You shouldn't miss it. But for right now, this is what we had. Lots of track building, no train driving, no derailments yet, but maybe we build something that definitely derails us. This was about an hour, 10 minutes to build from the iron mine down to the smelter. I don't think it's perfect. Definitely needs some adjustments, and I still have to clear out some of the trees, but that's how long it takes to go from top to bottom. If you start from the bottom up, I bet it takes you twice as long. So there you go. If you disagree, put it in the comments, let me know. And that's cool. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.